made us mad. Said I love you, baby. I love you. More than all the changes we've been through. Said I love you. I love you. Doesn't matter, cause I still love you. Oh, isn't it? There's not much of anything I won't do for your love. Cause what I do for you, baby, it's like I'm doing for both of us. A love like yours come around only one time, that's for real. And I've never had another one to make me feel the way you made me feel. There were times we fell apart. Oh yeah. Times we broke each other's hearts. Times we disagreed. But you hung on in there right there with me. That's why I love you. More than all the problems we have had. I love you. More than all the things that made us mad. More than all the I love you. More than all the changes we've been through. We believe I love you. Doesn't matter, cause you still I love you more than you ever know. Affection I will always show. Kissing on you every day. And loving you forever, babe. Forever, babe. Oh, forever, babe. I love you. I love you, babe. Forever, babe. Forever.
Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show. It's your show. He's the host, bringing the best in old school R&B and getting in your ass hot topics. Here's
You're darn right, here he is. You're darn right. Rory Darvell is up in the building. I really hate this Facebook Live thing. I don't know why the picture is so large. It's like my face covers the entire screen. It must be something I'm doing. Oh, I know what it is. And I'll fix it later. But anyway, welcome to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. We are live in studio. We are also live on YouTube. That's my collective right there in front of me. Checking in early, checking in fast. And over to my left is on Facebook Live is my Jermaines. And they check in whenever they get ready to check in. But guess who's first? You know what Melissa does right out of San Diego, California, checking in, followed by superstar artist Kedjo. Has checked in. DeFrance Forrest is here early today. What? Superstar artist DeFrance Forrest and that Grammy-winning keyboard player and songwriter Baby Kango has checked in. So people are checking in fast and early, and I appreciate that. It's on today. Kenny Tomlin got us started with "I Love You." So I'll have to play that for you, but I got more coming for you on this fine Sunday afternoon. Nice toasty Sunday. It's about 80 degrees outside at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time out here in California. So we're having great weather, actually. Hollis J's going to be coming at you this hour, as well as Kerwin will be coming at you, and Tammy Taylor, some back-to-backs going on this hour. So, you are here at the best place to where the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere is playing. Started off with a little negative news, but I have been telling you guys, but I got to tell you guys now, Letitia Carrington, Letitia Carrington, superstar artist, was going to be opening October the 5th. Notice the word "was" up in there. It's going to be opening for the Manhattans on Sunday, October the 6th. I got word from the promoter that show has been postponed. Not going to take place. There's an issue with the venue. So because of that, they will not have the venue ready in time for the show. So it has been pushed back to the spring of 2025. So everybody, stay alive to at least April or May of June. I mean of 2025, and that way you'll get to see Letitia Carrington opening up for the Manhattans next year. Darn it, I was looking forward to that show too. Looking forward to it. I made plans and everything for that. Busy weekend in entertainment, man. The local artists are doing it, man. They've been doing their thing. Yesterday, I went to go check out my boy Emery Beckles and Soul, and they were doing their thing, man, up there, man, at Ted Watkins Park in Watts, California. They was doing their thing, so I wanted to check them out. Got called up on stage, man. And it was interesting because I had just did a long post on me not being called up on stage. People never call me, man. They never call me. Now, baby King gonna complain that I'm complaining, man. But I make a point to things that I say because there are other people that feel the way that I felt, and they're feeling that way right now. They feel they should be a part of something, and they never get the call, and they never, and you think you're on the level and with your peers, so to speak, and so it's like you go, that's interesting, and so I went through that for a number of years where I'm like thinking, well. Not, never thinking I'm like, the Luther Vandross of vocalist, but I'm like, I think I do all right. I think I do all right. But it's interesting, your peers never seem to invite you, or they never want to pay you. Now, I know this promoter, and he may be listening, Don Bell. He may be listening. Don Bell checks in on the Jermaine side. Appreciate him. He's got a show coming up, by the way. He's got a show coming up next Saturday at the Stuffed Potato. So Don Bell and crew, they'll be popping in. I think Kedjo's going to be a guest on that show as well, going down next Saturday at the Stuffed Potato. So get your tickets for that and support my man Don Bell, sax player. But anyway, as I was saying, so years, and it just reminded me because Emery was the first artist. This is when I first started performing. And at that time, I didn't have a complex. At that time, I was new. And Emery, at the time, he had been performing for a number of years, and he was a veteran in the game. I'm new to the game, and he had a gig. I can't remember the club. Like I said, this was 40 years ago. And he was doing a Michael Jackson song. And to my surprise, wasn't expecting it. And I don't know what, I guess he had heard me singing the song somewhere. Maybe it wasn't karaoke, that's for sure, because karaoke wasn't going on back then. But maybe at an open mic or something. I don't know. But he called me up on stage, and which was really surprising, cool, nervous, and all that. But I appreciated it. And I can count, like I said in my post, on one hand how many times entertainers have asked me to come on stage and perform, or offered to pay me, or to on their show. And so, and I was like, over the years, and you start kind of keeping up with these things a little bit, and I was like, am I not worth? And it's interesting, especially now that I do shows, and this is my point of when I put that in the post for entertainers that are going through that, and I know some people, and I read other people's posts, and artists, I don't care what you say, one of the truest statements that have been made in entertainment was made by Erykah Badu some years ago, and is that artists are sensitive. We are, and I don't mean just in music. Artists are sensitive about whatever it is they create, or whatever it is they do, especially creative artists. I mean, I don't, when I say art, I don't mean like a sports but creative people. If you paint, or you play an instrument, or you sing, artists are sensitive about their stuff and what they do, and we wear our feelings on our sleeves. So I don't care how a person feels, how I'm strong, I don't care. They're lying. They're lying. Everyone cares. That's why we're artists. That's why we put ourselves out there, that risk that we take of putting ourselves out there. And so we do that every day, and we like to feel appreciated, especially by your peers. And when you feel that not happening, it still feels like some kind of way, because you're thinking you're equal, and they're like, no, you're not one of us, brother. You ain't that good. Took Me Back, coming at you, Hollis J out of Ohio on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Took me back, and I got confused. same way it used to be. Just for a minute, just for a minute. Damn, you got me tripping. It's been a minute since I seen you. Girl, how you been? What you been up to? So good seeing you again. Old friends, but we were so much more. Remember we was close, living life so young. Guess we'll never know now what we could have been. But just that quick, girl, you got me thinking. Take me back, take me back. It's the same way it used to be. Just for a minute, just for a minute, just for a minute, baby. Take me back, take me back. It's the same way it used to be. Me tripping, just for a minute, just for a minute, got me tripping. And damn, is it just me, girl? Getting caught up in this moment. Talking to you, yeah, still seems easy. Girl, tell me the truth. Do you ever think of me? Ooh, happy with your life. I'm chillin' living life. Only how it does seem right. Guess we'll never know now what we could have been. Just like when, girl, you got me thinking. Did we give up too fast? Give us me a second chance. Maybe it's too late. I don't want to go away. No. Take me back. Take me back. And I don't feel it. It was the same way it used to be. Just for a minute, just for a minute, just for a minute, just for a minute, baby. You. Take me back. Take me back. Same way it used to be. Just for a minute, just for a minute, just for a minute, just for a minute, baby. Take me back, take me back.
The Real Urban Radio Network is streaming live on the World Wide Web at www.realurbanradio.com. Log on for the best old school and today's R&B. Can't get to a computer? No problem. Download our app from your smartphone app store. Just search for the Real Urban Radio Network.
Here we go.
Downloading. Bam. Just like that. You can take us everywhere you go. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for us at Real Urban Radio 1 and Facebook by searching for the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it real 24/7 on the Real Urban Radio Network. We're supporting Black businesses and Black lives always matter.
Hello, I'm percussionist recording artist Paris Escovedo, king of the ghetto jazz sound, and you're listening to Rory Darvell and the
Yes, that's what you're listening to, Paris Escovedo. You better know that. That's my colleague, Paris Escovedo, right there. He's here every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with the Despacito Show. So check him out. He brings you that Hispanic flavor, that Hispanic soul. So check him out. Plus, he brings you some old school R&B as well. So check him out every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network every Saturday. Talking about your peers not really treating you as one of your peers. And I just want artists to understand, because I know a lot of artists go through this as well, feeling like, maybe I thought I was a part of this and I'm not a part of that. And I'm not as welcome as I thought I was, or not as accepted or thought of as talented as I thought I was. And so no one's calling me. No one's on. So like I said, Emory, I can count on one hand artists that have asked me to come on stage or to be a part of something that they're doing. And even though they know me, they know what I do. So I figured I have nothing to think, but okay, maybe they don't think I'm worthy of being on stage with them. Now, here's the good news for artists. There's always one employer that's willing to hire you. And that's something I had to learn. So the reason why I do the shows I do, because there was one person that wanted to hire me. Me. Hired myself. And believe it or not, hiring yourself, if you put the work in, pays better than someone else asking you to be a part of their thing. So when you're feeling that way, artists, hire you. If you feel that you are good enough to be somewhere, hire yourself. Because at the end of the day, you know who decides whether you're good enough or not? It's not the other artists, because other artists cannot hire you because they got something personal against you. They fear your talent. They fear that you're going to outshine them if you're a part of their situation. So they're not going to call you unless they got a free spot. I know this promoter, I was saying before we went to the break, there's this promoter that I know. He does this show, or he promotes these big concerts, and he'll get a couple of local acts to open. And he pays them. And that's all great. And I know the acts. I know the people that he's hiring, and we all know each other. He's never hired me. Or he'll say, we've run out of money. There's a free spot in there for you if you just want to get up there and do something. Well, I'm not traveling that far to get up there, do something. For that. You're paying these other artists who I know, local artists that I know. And that tells me you don't think what I do is worthy of being paid. But you spend all this money on the parties and the show and the promotions, and you pay the local artists and things of that nature, but you never want to bring me on unless, well, I got some free spots. No, pass. But hire yourself, artist. Put your own thing together. Put in the work, and pay yourself. And then you pay everybody and do that. And then at the end of the day, it's your thing. So you pay yourself. So there's always one employer out there. You got to look in the mirror and say, hey, I do believe I'm worthy to be on this stage or be somewhere on a stage. So I will build my own stage and I'll hire me. And at the end of the day, guess who decides? It's not the artists. It's the people. The people that pay to come and see you perform. They think you have something valuable. And that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about those artists, the audience that are looking to be entertained. They're not coming to say, he ain't good enough to be. I mean, they can say you're not good enough for my money. And that's fine. That's their opinion. That's the only true opinion that really counts. Other artists, I had to learn that. Because I'd be butthurt, thinking, I'm like, man, they didn't ask me. They didn't, I'm not, I think when I perform, I think I do pretty well. So there's various reasons why people don't call you to do things. But at the end of the day, if you want to hit the stage, hire yourself. Do that work, put yourself on stage, and go for it. So that's what I want to say, and that's what that post was about. That I did that post to hopefully, and then it kind of brought back a memory. And I want to again shout out to Emery, and because he called me up on stage yesterday. Didn't expect it, wasn't expecting it. And then they asked me if I wanted to do a song, and I was like, well, and Emery was the first one 40 years ago to do that. And like I said, back then I wasn't expected to be on anybody's stage. I was new, but he called me up 40 years ago, and then he called me up yesterday. So shout out to my man Emery Beckles. And so I also went to see another great show at the oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of the darn venue. It's in Van Nuys. Something room, work room. I forget what it's called, but it was in Van Nuys. I went to see El Young. Now, El Young is an artist here whose song I play. I think currently I'm playing Not the One. And he does a Marvin Gaye tribute show along with a sister that I had never met. I saw her online a couple of days ago interviewing El Young on her podcast, and her name is Crystal Starr. And Crystal Starr is Tammy Terrell in this Marvin Gaye tribute show. Really good show. I went to go check him out because I think he's been to Vibrato a couple of times, and I think he's going back to Vibrato, but it's been advertised. So if you get a chance, if you're a Marvin Gaye fan, he really represents it very well. So I went to check him out on Friday night, was it? Yeah, because Emery was on Saturday. So yeah, so he was on Friday night. Went to check him out. And I forget the name of the darn place. I had to actually look it up and go back to the flyer. But I'd never been there before. It's a small, intimate place, holds about 70 people. I'd say. But people enjoyed it, did good, and the band was really good, really good band. I think it was a five-piece band. I didn't know any of the players. Now, one guy I've seen before, he's a guitar player, and he was really good, but I didn't know any of the band, but they were very good. And I also ran into the legendary, the ultimate musical director, Mr. H.B. Barnum. He used to be Barry White's musical director when he had that orchestra back in the day. So he was in the house as well as playwright Don B. Welsh. Saw him in the house as well. Let me give you two in a row. How about that? Let me give you Kerwin with Body Rock, and then followed by Natani Taylor with So in Love, Real Urban Radio Network.
Get ready to rock, rock on with your bad self. Take that body rock, rock on with your bad self. Rock on with your bad self. Can I rock, Can I rock, Can I rock with you? Rock on. Can I rock, Can I rock, Can I rock with you? Can I rock, Can I rock, Can I rock with you? Rock on. Can I rock, Can I rock, Can I rock with you? Hey baby, just rock. This party ain't gonna ever stop. Take that rock. Hey baby, just rock. This party will forever run. Take that rock. I just got this funny feeling that the party's gonna be poppin' this evening. Yeah, ladies on the floor, putting on a show. Fellas spending dough, and the DJ is gonna make us rock. So don't make no plans. You better get a babysitter, 'cause it's time to jam. I wanna see you tear it up, shake it down, tear it up, and just dance to it. Tear it up, shake it down, tear it up, and just dance. Yeah, baby, just rock. This party ain't gonna ever stop. Take that body rock. Hey, baby, just rock. This party will forever run. Take that body rock. Yes, I like what I see. So what's it gonna be? I've waited too damn long for this moment to get you whipping. I won't stop trying to make you mine. I just wanna rock your body. That's right, it's time to party. Rock, go ahead, baby, and watch me lose control. 'Cause I like it when you rock it, and I love it when you drop it here on the floor. Just look at you, doing what you do. Got a question, girl, can I get with you? Can I dance with you? Body rock with you? Hey, just rock. This party ain't gonna ever stop. Hey, body rock. Come on, baby. Come on. Just rock. Hey, this party will forever run. That's right. Body rock. Why did you gonna just rock? Let's go. Never stop. Hey, body rock. Shake it out, girl. You just rock. Just rock, rock. Y'all ain't ready for the Snooters Playhouse. That's all good. You ain't heard nothing yet. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Thanks for making us your station playing today's R&B and old school.
Time goes by when I'm with you. Something I just can't explain. Floating heart inside your hands. My love is at your command, waiting for you. My dream come true, slipping through your hands like grains of sand. Whoa, whoa, what am I gonna do? I'm so in love with you. Right in your face, but you don't recognize. Love, what am I gonna do? Said I'm so in love with you. What am I gonna do? Ooh, so in love, so in love, so in love with you. I'm so in love, in love. So in love with you. I'm so in love, and so in love, so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. What am I gonna do? So in love, so in love, so in love with you. I'm so in love, so in love, so in love with you. I'm so in love, so in love, so in love with you. I'm so in love with you, so in love with you.
Hi, this is Cardell, and you're tuned in to the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, and the Attention to Detail radio show.
2 in a row. Let me say something. So in Love by Natani Taylor. By the way, she, I believe, Kedjo can correct me in case I'm wrong. She will be at the 17th along with the family. She will be performing at the Stuffed Potato as well. A lot of stuff going on at Stuffed Potato. I tell you, Don Bell, Sax Bell will be there next Saturday, and then following Saturday on the 17th of August, you can check out the family. They will be there, and Natani Taylor will be performing with him, I believe. And before that, Kerwin with Body Rock, his original jam. Man, I just imagine myself closing my eyes, man. Well, not while I'm actually driving. I'm just sitting here now imagining myself, Kenny Tomlin, the superstar artist Prince. Kenny Tomlin checks in with us for a little bit there. I'm taking a break. He checks in with us for a little bit. Closing my eyes, man, imagining driving down the coast, listening to that song. This is what I'm talking about, man. That's why you got to download that app, man. This don't depend on the show right here on Sundays from 5 to 7 and Wednesdays from 6 to 8. No. 24/7. I had to explain it to someone the other day about the station. He was taking down the information, and it was actually interesting. It was someone who listened to the show that I've never met. He comes on the Facebook Live side, on the Jermaine side, and I'd never met him. And he happened to walk into where I was working at last week, and he recognized me because I would never know who he was because I'd never seen him, and he introduced himself. Shout out to Juan Young, by the way. Maybe he'll check in today. I don't know. But shout out to Juan Young. And he didn't know. He only thought I was just, this was it, Sundays and Wednesdays. And I had to let him know, like I'm letting everyone else know. No, man, it is 24/7. And then he thought it was me 24/7. I'm like, no. I'm just on Sundays and Wednesdays. But the station is running 24/7 playing this great R&B music. So I gave him the information. Like, I'm going to give it to you. Download the Live 365 app. Artists, you should be doing this. Every artist should have this. If I'm playing your song on this station, you should have that app downloaded on your phone. Why? Well, call marketing yourself. Listening to it in your car. When somebody's riding in the car with you, you have it down. Hey, what station is that? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, well, this is the station that's playing my song. But they also play great music from not just me, but from other artists as well, plus your regular old school artists or current artists that you know, like the Beyoncés and the SZAs and et cetera, but they give you a wide variety. So download that Live 365 app, search Real Urban Radio Network, put it on your phone. When you're at home, have it on your computer, and while you're listening and chilling, and like I say, you can drive down the coast listening to Tiny Taylor, Kenny Tomlin's I Love You, or DeFranz Forrest's Lord I Love You. And then we got gospel as well on Sundays. And we also have that Southern Soul, which, by the way, the Southern Soul will be kicking in. The replay will play tonight after I'm off the air. So don't turn it away. If you like that Southern Soul like Melissa does, keep it right here. But go to the app, because I'll be gone. I leave at 7. My pay stops at 7. What pay, Rory? I don't know. I just threw it out there randomly, speaking into the atmosphere. But I'm going at 7. But turn to that app, Live 365, and listen to my boss man, Cuddy, bring you 4 hours of Southern Soul. By the way, speaking of Melissa, she says all of Hollis J's songs are good. Okay, that's a fan right there. When you say all of an artist's songs are good, then you a fan. So Hollis J, Melissa says all your songs are good. God darn it. Kenny Tomlin made a comment on, I believe it was Body Rock. I believe he said, that's a nice song. That's a nice song. It's good when the artist and the listeners compliment each other. And so I can read it off to you. DeFranz Forrest says, not only was H.B. Barnum Barry White's musical director, he was also Aretha Franklin's musical director. Well, I'm not surprised, because like I said, H.B. Barnum is a legend in this game of music. So once you do it for the maestro, I mean, you know, anybody knows anything about the maestro, he had orchestras up in that piece. And he's still doing it. Matter of fact, I had an interview with, not an interview, but I talked to him. He's also doing a play. I believe it's like a gospel play with the another legend in this game, writers. If you don't know, you need to know. Mickey Stevenson from Motown, one of the original writers at Motown. They're doing a project together, and HB told me that they are working on something together, and it's going to be hot. I'm sure it is, because it's HB Barnum. It's got Carrie Taylor, no relation to Latanya Taylor. Got her coming up for you this hour, and Zia Wilson. Hey, is anybody watching the Olympics live right now? Is anybody watching the Olympics live? I had to leave because I was watching the Germans and the USA women's basketball. So if anybody got any eyes on that, anybody got a final, or because Germany was in there. They was hanging. They was whooping ass at first, but, you know, the United States kind of settled down and kind of was catching up. They hadn't caught up when I left, but they were only down by a couple of points. But it was a good game, but I had to leave to come here to hang out with y'all, which I don't mind. But if anybody knows what the score is, or if the game is over, who won, let me know. Because I was watching and I was keeping up. I even found myself watching archery today. I was at home, man. I got to bring this up to you guys, because I'm looking at the list. And most of y'all, we in the same age bracket, god darn it. But can I ask a question and give me an honest answer? Does anybody, because this happened to me this morning, that's what slowed me down, man. It's got me slowed down this morning. I was doing absolutely zero. This is real, true stuff. I was doing absolutely zero, you guys. And I got a cramp in my calf. Oh my gosh. It must have lasted probably, I'm going to say, you know, when you're in pain, it seems like forever, but I'm going to be realistic as I can. Probably about 3 minutes. Intense pain. I mean, it was like it said, don't you move this leg. I'm telling you, I was doing absolutely nothing. I wasn't exercising. I know, hey, before y'all try to go there, I know I need to be, but I wasn't. And that's not the point of this story. So I want to know, do y'all just get random injuries from doing nothing? Is that an age thing, or is it from doing nothing? I mean, and I'm telling you, I still feel it right now at 5 o'clock. This happened about, I'm going to say 8:30 this morning. And it feels like, you know, like an earthquake, you have a big earthquake, and then you have aftershocks. I'm having aftershocks. Is that just me? Does it happen at random where you just get a cramp somewhere? Carrie Taylor, Caught Up on the Real Urban Radio Network.
All caught up. No one doesn't like you do. And every day I find myself falling deeper into you. You got me caught up. I'm all caught up. No one doesn't like you do. Falling deeper into you. Love came unexpectedly. I didn't really know what hit me. It was the last thing on my mind. And I'm so glad you're mine. You're everything I want in a man. You love me like nobody else can. You put it down like a real man. Baby, your love is so good. You got me way I always wanted it to be. And that's how you love me. You're everything I want in a man. You love me like nobody else can. You put it down like a real man. Baby, you love so good. You care and it shows just what you feel for me. And I want you to know that you are appreciated. And for everything you've done, I thank you for everyone. So keep on loving me this way. That's why I got to I find myself into you. You do. Falling deeper. If you got a man, let me hear you say. Whoa. And if he makes you feel a certain way. Whoa. Whoa. And he putting it down like the way you say. Whoa. Yeah. Then you don't have to look no other way. No. Cause what you got is
What's happening, family? Join me, yours truly, downtown Jackson Brown, for the Southern Soul Slam. It airs every Saturday morning from 7 till 9, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And it rewinds on Sunday from 7 till 9 p.m. If you love Southern Soul, I got you. Tap in to hear great artists like Pokey Bear, King George, Tucker, Sassy D, Miss Westlove, and many, many more. It's the Southern Soul Slam Show. And we'll also give you great throwback music like Johnny Taylor and Tyrone Davis. So turn up with me every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 a.m. and again on Sunday evening, 7 till 9 p.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network. Simply log on at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 app and search for Real Urban Radio Network. We got you. So make plans to join me, and you're guaranteed to enjoy the music you love. The Southern Soul Slam, baby. Tap in.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, two-time Olympic high jumper, actor, writer, and producer, Jamie Nieto. You're listening to my man, Rory Darvell, on the Attention to Detail old.
All right. That's who you listen to. Kerry Taylor was caught up before that Jackson Brown commercial kicked in. And John Gray out of Canada, he has joined us. Appreciate him joining us on the collective side. That's the YouTube side. The France Forrest said he had a crazy dream, something that he wasn't supposed to be doing in that dream, and got a Charlie horse in his calf. Woke him up just in time. Thank God. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's what I want to know. Let's get to it. What was you doing that you weren't supposed to be doing? Hey, listen. I'm listening to these songs. I was listening to Caught Up and So in Love, especially the vocal arrangements on So in Love. And as I listen to these songs, these original songs, it really takes me I have less respect for artists, if you will, I use that term, that basically copy or use the exact music from people's songs and get paid a lot of money as if they wrote the song. And the interesting thing is, and I don't know how much money that the original artist gets for their songs being sampled or whatever. And but I hope it's compensatory as if the artist wrote that song, because the artist did write that song. What it took to go into to put that song together. And especially when you take songs from artists who really didn't get the money that they should have gotten when they originally did the song. And I hope that's taken in consideration if you're going to steal, borrow, whatever, use someone's original music that you did not create. You didn't spend. I as a songwriter myself, what it takes to go into putting a song together, John Gray. And then someone comes along 40 years later and just says, you know what, just take that song, right? That song, and we'll just put some new lyrics over it. It is not the same work. It is not the same effort, because that song's been put together from their brain to the drums to every instrument. Someone had to create that in their mind and then translate it, because unless you're Prince or somebody that plays all the instruments, you have to then translate that song, that music, that instrument to the bass player, to the keyboard player, et cetera, et cetera. Excuse me. But the lyrics you had to come up with. The melody you had to come up with. It's all that. And then someone comes along and says, I'll just do the lyrics. And I'm going to get millions of dollars. I can make millions of dollars. I hope, like I said, I don't know the what they get paid for licensing certain people's songs. Now, I know if you got a popular artist like Stevie Wonder or Michael Jackson or somebody like that, the licensing fees because of who they are. But I'm just talking about artists that don't have that stature, and they probably didn't get the money. I was talking to someone the other day about a clip from the New Edition story, how in the movie Michael Bivins burst into Gerald Busby's office. Gerald Busby was a record executive at MCA. Then he went on to be at Motown, but he at that time, and Tank plays Gerald Busby, and he busts in. I want to know what's going on right now. Where my money at right now? And Gerald Busby basically, long story short, set him down and said, "You're not signed to us." What? I'm not. We're not signed to MCA Records. No. You are signed to your manager. The person is supposed to be working for you. You're actually working for him because he set it up that way. You're signed to him. He is signed to us. I don't know if you guys saw this. I tell somebody, John B. If you guys know John B., he has a similar situation going on with Babyface. He says, get this, you guys know John B., been around a while. R&B artist, white guy. He considered to be like the first single R&B artist that was a single R&B artist, because he got Average White Band and Michael McDonald and all that. But anyway, he said he has never gotten paid for any of the songs he's done with Babyface. He said to this day, 26 years, he said he's never been paid anything. How is that possible? He was signed not to LaFace Records. And LaFace Records is not a major label in themselves. They have whoever their primary label is. So he was like fourth party signed. He was signed to Yab Yum Entertainment, which was at the time Babyface's wife, Pebbles management label. So he's never received a dime. He says they're working on it now. Imagine that, man. Music industry is a cold, cold world. And he white, and he didn't get paid. Here's Zia, Cameo Bounce on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Here you go, come calling my phone, knowing that I ain't what you want. silly games you play. No, it ain't going your way. You dancing and writing on the wall. You lost in the forest on the tree. And somehow you just gotta see. You dancing and writing on the wall. You lost in the forest on the tree. No more crying, feeling blue. I've had enough, you're bringing me down. And I can't waste my time. Now you can do what you wanna do. What's good for me might not be good for you. If you won't treat me like you should, what you won't do, you know I never could. So now I'm out. What? Well, I'm sorry that I missed your call. Well, then when I'm in sound booth, I can't hear the phone ring. What do you mean? Now you can do what you wanna do. You can do what you wanna do. What's good for me might not be good for you. It's not good for me. If you don't treat me like you should, I'm gonna find somebody what you won't do. You know I never could. Who can do better than you? You can do what you wanna do. I'm out. Goodbye. What's good for me might not be good for you. No way, no way, no way. If you won't treat me like you should, if you won't treat me like what you won't do, you know I never could. Somebody else will.
Hey everybody, this is recording artist Jammin' J. Lamont, better known as the Human iPod. And guess what? You're listening to my friend, my brother, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell.
Zia with Cameo Bounce. A little cameo music in the background as well. Did you pay for that, Zia? I'm just kidding. You're into the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, black-owned streaming station. Check on over to my Instagram site, and Shalonda checks in. I appreciate you, Shalonda, being right there for a couple seconds. And Melissa says, by the way, she loves this song. Zia, she loves this song. We're going to close out the hour with DeFrance Forrest, superstar artist, who is on watching us on the Collective on the YouTube side. You can join me on the YouTube side as well. Just go to www.youtube.com/@Rory Darvell. It's free. And also, if you want to comment as well, you got to get your own YouTube page, which is also free as well. Sugar Shack, she joins. I think Sugar Shack is in like Rio or France somewhere. Ain't that what you heard right now? I think that's where she lives now. So I told y'all other countries be listening in to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. I got Canada online. I'm sure Paula Latang is out there listening on the app. Hey, Paula Latang. Shout her out, superstar artist, Paula Latang. And then I got Sugar. I think she is in France or Rhode Island. She's in another country. What's that? What's that country? Oh, send me what country in, girl. Did she check? She checked out. They don't come for 2 seconds over here on Instagram. They just say, hey, that's Rory, and they keep it moving. But all right, but I know she's in another country. That I do know. Anyway, so nobody's watching the game, huh? Because nobody gave me a comment on who won the game between Germany and the United States. So nobody's watching. Nobody gives a damn, huh? Okay, all right, just me. No problem. Like I said, I was watching archery. And it came down to the United States and South Korea, I believe. South Korea won. They went into overtime in archery. And they won. Then I was watching fencing. I don't know who won in fencing. I was watching kind of in and out on the fencing. But man, they have so much stuff going on in the Olympics. Jeez, all these sports. So I can keep up with all of that. Horseback riding and all that stuff with horses and all that stuff. And let me say this, Snoop Dogg. Man, I saw Snoop Dogg. I didn't see him on the horse, but he was feeding the horses. He was at the equestrian events. Snoop Dogg is the Bo Nose of the Olympics. He is everywhere on the Olympics. I ain't mad at him. Go ahead, Snoop Dogg. Live that life, man. Live that best life, man. From the streets of gangbanging and the streets of Long Beach, and he's up there in the Olympics at the equestrian events with them doing horses and all that. Was in the pool with Michael Phelps before that. And, hanging out with the NBA players before that. He does the gymnastics. He's hanging out with Simone Biles and them, just doing it all. I ain't mad at you, Snoop Dogg. I'm surprised he wasn't at the surfing competition, but I guess because it's 10,000 miles away, it might have been a little far for him. And I think it was Puerto Rico where they're doing that at. So I guess he couldn't make it that far. He's just hanging out in Paris, France. I heard that, man. What did they experience? What did the friends experience? I said, I got the Franz Forrest. He's going to close out the hour before we go into the second hour. Listen, there's Paula Latang right there. God darn, I talked to her. There she is. She checks in all the way again from Canada. Told you we international, man. We worldwide. Entertainment. I was somewhere else. Shout out to Julian Miranda. He's a vocalist and a talent agent guy. He has his own thing called Singers LA, and he has residencies here in Los Angeles and in Las Vegas. Matter of fact, I had the privilege of singing on one of his shows in Las Vegas at the Silver Sevens Casino in Las Vegas back in June. And then he was just at Hotel Ziggy's in West Hollywood last week, and the Superstars was in the building that night. Yvette Cook, lead singer of Rolls Royce, was there, and she's also the founder of The Family, the group I told you that's going to be at the Stuffed Potato on the 17th. Matter of fact, Baby Kango will be playing for The Family on the 17th as well. Baby Kango also will be at the Watts Festival next week. He'll be playing for Vicky Love, the Aretha Franklin tribute artist who some of you saw at the Stuffed Potato a couple of years ago. So she'll be doing her thing, and Baby Kango is playing for her next Sunday at the Watts Festival. And Emery Beckles and Soul will be back at the Watts Festival next Saturday at Ted Watkins Park. So, but anyway, I was at the Hotel Ziggy in West Hollywood, and Yvette Cook was there. Siobhan Jones was there. She was singing. She sang background for me at the Doing It for the Funk show. She was she was there. Attention to Detail. Well, it's not Attention to Detail, but Real Urban Radio Network recording artist. Nope. I would get to him. Nope. I don't want to get it wrong. American Idol singer Marcio Donaldson. He was there. He was in the building singing. So I was hanging out, checking out, and hanging out. He didn't sing, but he was hanging out. A couple of people was hanging out. Mario Tate, the chef, and the singing chef, he's called. He was out there. And Jacob Lusk. Some of you know him from American Idol back in the day. Well, he's also international. He's an international star because he's with Gabriel's over in the UK, United Kingdom, or Europe, or in Europe. He's over there doing his thing, but he was back home in town. Anyway, here's the Franz Forrest to close out this hour. Lord, I Love You on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Standing here in my arms, stretched out wide, thanking you for all you done for me. You delivered me, you set me free. I love you, yes I do, yeah. My life ain't been the same. You call me by my name, take away my shame, yeah. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. I really need you. I love you because you said I'm crazy. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. I believe. Yeah. You are the apple of my eye. You gave me life again. You touched my soul. You made me whole. Yeah. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrificed. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. Lord, really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. Lord, I really need you. I love you because you sacrifice. Lord, I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. Completely, yeah. I don't know the same way that I used to. When you see me coming in, I'm changed, man. You don't know all the things you brought me through. So that's why I love him, I love him, I love I really love you. I love you, Lord. I want you in my life. I really love you, Lord. Because you sacrificed. I love you. I need you. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Oh, I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. I really need you. I love you. Because you sacrificed. I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. I love you, Lord. Change me without you. Change me without you. I really need you. I love you. Because you sacrificed. I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. I really love you. I need you. I want you in my
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
And we back. Yes, that's Lord, I Love You. To close out the hour, DeFrance Forrest, Melissa says, love your song, DeFrance. And you listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, Black-owned streaming station. Rocker Kathy has checked in from the IE. Appreciate her listening in for us as we, on my Instagram side, my Jermaine side, is the Instagram side for a little bit. Then I go back to the Facebook. I got to cover all my social media about stuff here. Got to cover all of that stuff. So, and I got my collective right here in front of me. My mainstays all up in the building. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Got Brian G. Soul out of Las Vegas coming at you. A little Mirage coming at you in this hour. And time be moving fast when you're having fun. Since none of y'all want to give me the information, I went and found out for myself. I found out that the United States did win. I think they ended up winning by 19, so they made it to the final pool for the gold medal round. So nobody wanted to tell me something. I don't know if it was a secret or y'all just want me to know, but I went and found out for myself. So congratulations to the ladies getting into the finals. I'm assuming the men are still winning. I think I did see a score they did the other day. I think they trounced somebody. But anyway, I expect both the ladies and the men to bring home the gold in the basketball. Sha'Carri Richardson got the silver in the 100 meters, man. That was a race, man. St. Lucia got their first ever medal in the Olympics, ever. And congratulations to, I can't think of the lady's name that won, but she won handily. She led from start to finish. She probably tried to close in, but she was unable to do so. So when she got the silver in St. Lucia, gets their first medal ever, and it's a gold one, man. They say we don't win medals unless we win the top prize. So I guess we'll wait until we can get the top prize. And she got it. Sister got it. But I think there's more events coming for the women in the track and field. That's what I like to look at, and the swimming and all that kind of stuff, man. I like the Olympics. I enjoy it. So they take up a lot of other stuff, but ain't nothing really else going on. You know what I don't like about the Olympics now? I think with all of the social media and stuff, if you're not able to catch stuff live, because this stuff is happening during the day, while basically we're sleeping, and then they get started in the morning, we're at work. Now you can find out results of stuff without seeing it, unless you're able to catch it live during the day. The results are been done, and we're not on the same plane anymore. In this country, back in the day, before they had all this social media and all this cable, we had to wait until that night, till NBC showed us what happened that day. Nobody knew who won what. You had to wait. Everybody found out at the same time. Now people can post it on Facebook, and you want to watch it, and now you already know the results. It kind of takes the joy out of it. A lot of this stuff takes the joy out of things. Unless you're trying to avoid all day social media, you avoid it all day, so you have to hear results of events that you want to watch and watch it live. It's live in your head, even though it's already done. Whatever has happened has happened. It's not happening, but you still have that sense of, okay, I'm seeing this for the first time, but now it's done. Their Commonwealth of Dominica got their first medal and first gold too. Congrats, all the medal winners. Now the United States is overall kicking butt as far as the overall medals, tied with China, at least last I saw, with 19 gold. But the U.S. is way ahead of everybody, almost double as far as medal count. So I think the United States, last I saw, was at 91, and the next closest country, which I believe is China, had 45. But China has 19 gold and the U.S. has 19 gold. That number's probably changed, of course, since I've been sitting here at this table. But yeah, we're representing though. The United States. The United States is representing up in there. Hey, gotta go to this. I got an itch to scratch, y'all. Itch to scratch Paula Latang over here in the United States. John Gray. Got an itch to scratch. When I take the long pause, it's Trump related. So bear with me, because I'm trying not to cuss. I'm not going to go to tirade. I don't want to make that my thing of the show. Rory's just cussing now. No. That was just that one day because I had built up so much. I didn't feel like holding that. The curse words was just there, but I'm under control now. Here's the thing, Paula, today. I'm going to have to come back to this. I'm going to play this song, but come back. What I'm not going to go for. It really, I can say men, period. I really can say men, period. But I'm going to separate the two. I'm going to separate black from white. Yes, I am. Because I want to put things in context, Paula Latang, when I say this. Well, listen, when I say this. So yeah, I am going to put it in black and white. I'm going to do it when I come back. As far as Donald Trump, Republicans on the right, black men on the left, and when it comes to Harris, when it comes to Kamala Harris, it's not going to happen. And I'm coming after all y'all. Right after this song, Brian G. Soul out of Las Vegas with "You're the Reason." I think Kedjo likes this song on the Real Urban Radio Network.
I was thinking about my life and where I've been and where I am now. And baby, you're the reason. You're the reason why I love you. You're the reason why I care. You're the reason why I love you. You're the reason I'm still there. You saved me, baby, from a love I've been running from. You breathe life into me. That is something that's never been done. When I look at you, spend my life, I know my dreams. dreams will come true. When I think of you, I hope you feel the same. 'Cause I love you. You're the reason why I love you. You're the reason why I care. You're the reason why I love you. You're the reason I'm still there. I put my heart on the line, being vulnerable as I can be. I even took the codes off my phone, yeah, so you can trust me. Standing right here, I'm right now, like feet are planted on the ground. No secrets, bury all lies. I'm ready for a beginning, true love that I find. You're the reason why I care. You're the reason why I love you. You're the reason I'm still there. You give me love and I can't hold back. You put it on me, you love me like I love you like that. You take me higher than that, so you're the reason I love you like that. You give me love and I can't hold back. You put it on me, you love me like that. You take me higher than that, so you're the reason I love you like that. You're the reason why I love you. You're the reason why I care. You're the reason why I love you. You're the reason I'm still there. You're the reason, you know, you're the reason. And I'm fully committed to you. I just want to look in your eyes and tell you the truth that this is how I feel. You're the reason I'm committed. This time in my life, this day and age, baby. Give me love and you can't hold it. You go back, put it on me. You love me like that. Take me higher than that. So you're the reason I love you like that. You give me love and I can't hold back. You put it on me. You love me like that. You take me higher than that. So you're the reason I love you like that.
I'm recording artist Naz Johnson. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, on the Real.
Yes, you are. And that was Brian G. Soul out of Las Vegas with You're the Reason. Larry Poteet checks in on the Instagram. I've asked people to stay on my Instagram and my Facebook. Can y'all stick around at least long enough to get your shout out? And then you can go. At least let your name be heard hear your name be heard worldwide, all the way in Canada and in what other country I say? What is it? No, what is it called? I forget the country she's in, but God darn, I'm gonna think of it. Riverdale? No, Rhode Island? No, it's not that. It's a VR? No, something R. I can't remember what it is. But anyway, Larry, you got your shout out. You can go now. Appreciate you stepping in. Appreciate you stepping in on Instagram. God darn, Michelle Bell, music administrator, she has checked in. God darn, she's checked in for a few minutes. She's kind of like her boss man, Kenny Tomlin. You know, she checks in, makes a guest appearance, and then bounce, she'd be out of there. You know, she makes a guest appearance. Let me see, give me long enough to say how you can reach her. Artists, I'm gonna tell you again, I haven't said it in a while, but I need to let y'all know this is a very valuable woman to your career. I'm just telling you right now. You better get with her now, get on the team. Because once she gets that degree and she finished up that school and she got all this information on this music business, the price will be the price. And then you won't be able to afford it. And then you wonder why. You get in while the prices is low. I got in while the prices is low. I'm grandfathered in. I'm grandfathered because I've been there. I'm a day one. Okay. I'm a day one, Larry. I'm a day one, God darn it. So I've been in there. So I mean, I'm day one. So you better be coming. Now y'all can be like a day 3 or 4 now because you've been around that. But y'all still better. I'm telling you. Because once the price goes up, then y'all be like, yeah, you're looking for the hookup. No. Because she has earned. What they say about the DEI hire, what they're trying to say about Kamala, she's a DEI. She is a DEI hire. Definitely earned it. Bingo. That's what DEI, we always change stuff around. We change it so it works for us. So definitely earned it. That's Michelle Bell. So you better get with it right now. Okay. Why the price is cheap. Also, here's what you need to get with as well, especially for my YouTube folks. Well, actually, really only you guys. When you check into the room, I sure would appreciate it, my collective. If y'all hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell, and hit that to let people know, and share this with everybody, man. Let people know where great music is being played. I appreciate it, especially spread it all throughout Canada. Got it. BVI. That's it. That's what she's checking in from. BVI, British Virgin Islands. Bingo. Wow, I got that. That's where. So now we are in the British Virgin Islands. Okay, as well as Canada and Germany and the UK. Okay, just letting y'all know, but the territory is expanding. You better get with it. You better get with it. You better let them know, goddamn. I still got Mirage coming up at you this hour. Back to back, matter of fact, I got Mirage and Greg Rose with his latest, My Private Diva with Codani Holiday coming at you. Then I got another back to back with Angelita Free and her latest single, and Sharonda G out of not Riverside. It's Northern California. I always forget the name, but I figured out because we got more great music coming at you. So here's the deal. Because the Trump campaign really doesn't have anything on Kamala Harris. Oh, I got some words for you, Judge Joe Brown, as well. So they're just going into the racism, bringing up her race. She didn't call herself black. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, she has identified herself as black. There's video of her even talking about it. So for all you, and I don't want to use that, ninjas, there you go, because I really want to go the other way with it, Paul. I really want to put the G's in there, Paul. I really do, but I'll go with ninjas today. I'm trying to be nice. That she don't identify as black. Black women, some of y'all are doing the same thing too. She don't identify as black. She's a woman of color. She's not just black. She's Indian as well. She's a woman of color. So, but here's what I want to say to the black men that have issues with her. Now, here's the deal. You ain't got to vote for Kamala Harris if you don't want to. That's your right. But to trash her as a black woman, as a woman of color, to trash her. And here's the thing what bothers me with black men, because black men, we don't do enough of it. I said it, you heard it right here, Paul. We don't do enough to protect black women. And it's one thing, let's say, now I'm voting for her. I'm with her. I'm Team Kamala. I'm going to get a t-shirt and a hat too. I'm Team Kamala. I'm going to wear it proudly because, and really, I don't really do that. But I'm just like Barack Obama, because the vitriol from both sides, from black people and from white people and all that stuff, I'd walk in the Trump Tower wearing a Barack Obama t-shirt. Yes, I would. I just didn't have him go to debates at the time. I sure would have. But I'm going to have a Kamala Harris t-shirt on. I'm going to have a Kamala Harris hat. Because of the vitriol coming from the other side. You got to go back hard as they come hard at you. Every black man that says something about him, I got something on the post for him. I'm stepping in. I'm like the beehive. You come for, I'm coming for you. And it can get ugly. But I damn sure I'm not going to have white men trashing this sister. And then the black men don't have the balls. There's one thing you say, hey, I'm not voting for her, but I'm not going to allow you racists, to come at her and talk about her and do this and trash her and call her a hoe and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of hard to do when you got black men doing the same thing. We are our own worst enemy, black people. Black people is black people's worst enemy. We hate on each other the hardest. No other race that hates on each other as hard as we do each other. It's a damn shame. If you don't like somebody, you don't want to support somebody, okay, that's fine. It don't mean you have to support her because she's black or because she's a woman. You don't have to. But why trash her? Why join in and be evil and things of that nature towards her? That makes me come harder for that person. And Kamala, I'm coming harder for you. You ain't got to agree with everything. And what's interesting to me, and see, and I've got it started, Paula Tang. I done got started, Melissa. God darn it. I'm trying to go here, but I won't cuss. I'm going to finish it up though when I come back. Let me give y'all 2 in a row. Here's a Mirage and Greg Rose on the Real Urban Radio Network.
You make it rain, sugar cotton kisses on my everything, and I love the way that you say my name. Sensual desire, passion sparks the flame. Take it slow, release all my emotions, let your feelings go. I love the way you make me feel. I am so elated. I am elevated. Ooh, I love the way you make me feel. I am so elated. I am elevated. Ooh, you touch me there. Ignite my inhibitions, now we're almost there. No, don't make me wait, no, take us there. There will be no limit. Let's make it last. Give into temptation, doesn't turn back. We can go for hours, eternal devour. Me and set me free. Come, set me free, free with me. I love the way you make me feel. I am so elated. I am elevated. Ooh, I love the way you touch me. I am the way you hold me. Oh, yeah. I love the way you make me feel inside. So
The Real Urban Radio Network.
I won't lie to you. Your love never failed, takes me to the end of you. the stars where heaven is the view. She's sexy like, got no restrictions or bounds. Got to admit it, ooh, baby, just got a flavor like no other candy around. Girl, I want it today, I'm diva. I'm so hard, I work so hard in the game of love. I let you my cause my private diva. Ooh, I link up to your chain of moves, and you can break all the rules. The way you love me, control me, I'm addicted to love. Just speak to me if it's when we love sometime. Ooh, I just love it. There ain't never gonna be another one. Nobody's gonna ever give me love like you. I work so hard in the game of love. I let you out my cause, my private diva. Ooh, I linked up to your chain of moves, and you can break all the rules. I'm trying to be love, yeah. In the game of love, I let you out my cause, my private diva. Ooh, I linked up to your chain of moves. I'm breaking all the rules. Oh, yes, and embrace. Move and try to do that body, baby. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. So hard in the game of love. I let you out my cause, my private diva. They lie like yeah, they can't make lie like yeah, they can't make lie like, they can't make lie like, they can't make lie like yeah, they can't make lie like yeah, they can't make lie like, they can't make lie like, so hard in the game of love. I let you out my cause, my private diva. Ooh, your chain of moves, and you can break all the rules. Diva.
Hi, this is recording artist and two-time Olympian Siobhan Nieto. Keep listening to the Attention to
Private Diva, Greg Rose, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. It's the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, black-owned streaming station. Also, before that, Cherry Moon by Mirage. In case you didn't know, here's a little information for you, if you're Climax fans. Mirage is the lead singer of Climax, and they're out on the road, or they were out on the road. I think they're back now doing their thing. So just so you know, Mirage is the lead singer of the group Climax. So shout out to Mirage, Cheryl Cooley, and the gang. And like you're going to keep bringing you this good music. I got another back-to-back coming up for you later on in the hour. And that will be Angelita Free with her latest song called Forevermore, and Sharonda G out of Richmond, California. I was trying to think of that earlier. So anyway, talking about black men suck. And I'm black. Because when it comes to our women, we do a lousy job at protecting our sisters. We can disagree politically, and that's fine. But to allow, or even to allow other black men to attack this woman and call out her name, Judge Joe Brown, I got some words for your old ass. You're going to sit there and call her a piece of shit. And, I know you're a Trumper. So that kind of already puts you in a bad light anyway with me. So it makes me want to say, well, back at you in terms of that, and calling her a whore and all that and sleeping her way to the top. Let me say something. Men, period. Men are whores. And when they get to a certain status, and especially men in entertainment, men in politics, and all that kind of stuff. So now all of a sudden you want to make it seem like that's something unusual for men to do it, but if a woman, and again, not saying that Kamala's done this, but for her to get this tag, and people will say, well, name 3 things she's accomplished that she should be president. What has she done? That black men kill me. What has she done? Negro, what have you done? What I guarantee you she's accomplished more than your black ass. Guarantee you that. So do you want 3 things that she's done? Well, here's 3. And I get you haven't done one of these things. She's an attorney. That's an accomplishment. She is a United States senator. That's an accomplishment. That's 2. She was the attorney general. That's 3. I think I got one more. I think I got one more accomplishment. I think I got one more, at least one more. She's the vice president of the United States. The only woman ever to do it. Won't even add the woman of color part. That's irrelevant. She's the only woman in the history of the country to become vice president of the United States. And she is a woman of color. Hell with it, I'll add it. Now, tell me what makes Trump, apparently, because that he qualifies to be the president. And he's been the president. What qualifications did he have? Ninjas, and really, Paul, it's bothering me to say the word ninjas. It really is. I really want to just say it the other way. But I keeping it cool. Keeping it cool, Melissa. Keeping it cool, DeFrance. John Gray. Radio listeners. It's amazing how we do each other. And you're going to do this one, and then you're going to allow these white men on the right to say the same thing, call her a whore. That she's a DEI hire. That she is somehow not qualified. But yet, all these people, and here's the thing that killing me with us, with black folks, Trump is a whore, what is it? What do you call it? When you're cheating on your wife and all that stuff. He's all the negative. He's a convicted felon. He's all of that. He is a convicted sex offender. A convicted, and you, I gotta say ninjas. And you ninjas got a nerve to try to throw slings and arrows at Kamala Harris. Because, and I know why you're doing it, ninjas. I know why you're doing it. Because she locked up your homeboy or you. And you think she was supposed to do more to get you out. Why? Black people always think they're supposed to have the hookup. You don't need no hookup if you committed a crime. Number one. You act like she was going down the street just locking black men up. And just, hey, lock him up. She was just locking up black men in Oakland and San Francisco. As a prosecutor, that's her job. Lock them up. Did you do it? But you're making all these false claims that she's putting all these innocent black. No, you ninjas were not innocent. You did it. You committed a crime. Deal with it. Kodani Holiday, holding on the real. And I'm trying to hold on without calling you ninjas. Anyway, here's a song.
I never really understood this crazy little thing we call love. I didn't know the depth of my soul, or what my heart was capable of. I tried so desperately to fill this empty void, and you were always there for me. A love that is true, so I had a choice. And ooh, this time Something's free, a love I can feel. To a once in a lifetime love, a love that's all mine. I'm holding on to you, baby, like my life depends on it. I'm holding on. You made me a believer when I lost all faith in love. And you sure it's not a dreamer when his heart was capable of love. You made my life so amazing. I didn't know I could feel this way. And because of you, baby, my life is in a beautiful place. And this time I'm holding on. I'm holding on to a love that is real. A love I can feel. And still I'm holding on, baby. And girl, I'm blessed to have you, babe. And I just want to thank you for all that you do. You change me, rearrange me. Girl, you made me a better man. Oh, you change me, rearrange me. Girl, you made me understand. Whoa, that this time I'm holding on. Said I'm holding on, baby. This time I'm holding on, yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is Tiffany Binion Mangum, gospel recording artist and co-star to your own Rory Darvell. And you're listening to the Attention.
Kodani Holiday with Holding On. And this song is so pretty. That's what Melissa says about it. She said it is so pretty. I agree, Melissa. It is. DeFrance says, sang. DeFrance also said he was very proud of his niece and that she showed a lot of class in interviewing Trump. Let me say this about your niece. What's her name, DeFrance? Because I was watching her. And it was interesting because she had what I call a lot of black woman looks. And it was a lot of, it was really a lot of ninja please. Rachel, what? It was a lot of ninja please. She had it like ninja please. And what she did, she stood her ground when Trump was attacking her, and this woman, out she comes, this woman is rude. And then, of course, he'd reach out and he'd bypass those two women and go to Harris Faulkner, who was a Fox News person and a Trump ass kisser. And, softball question Harris and Rachel Scott. Good, yeah. Did a wonderful job out of ABC News. And of course, who are you with, ABC? Oh, they're a lousy network of fake news. Okay, ABC is lousy now. Because why? Because they're not allowing you to lie. And see what Trump does, and he lies so much. It's just flows out of him. He just lies, and he understands when he does things live, and he's talking from the podium at a rally, he can say all kind of stuff that's untrue because it's going out to that audience as true. And you have to come back after the fact and say, well, what he said about this, not true. But he's already said it. And being that you don't know what he's going to say, you can't pre-fact check and say, okay, he's going to say this, this, and the other. Well, this is true. You can't do it because you don't know what he's going to say from the podium because he's live. And you have so many idiots. And I put this in a post, and I'm going to say this right here now. I'm going to say it right here now, baby. Can't go. I'm going to say it right here. Trump could get millions of people. If you're old enough and aware of the Guyana tragedy with Jim Jones, when he had 900 idiot black people drink all that Kool-Aid and die, Trump can get millions of people to do that. And if he mentions God at any point, black people will do it too. They'll drink the Kool-Aid, eyes wide open. We'll drink the Kool-Aid. That's where we are in America. This is the dumbing down of America is totally complete at this point. Can't get any dumber. Can't get any dumber. I think they probably can't. To not say anything about what Trump's going on, but you're going to come at Kamala Harris, who's accomplished in her career at 60 years old. I'm 61. We both class 81. We didn't go to the same school. I'm just saying. We both class 81. She's a vice president of the United States. And people that are criticizing, what has she done to make her what? What has Trump done? But to make you trash her, call her a whore. Really? What proof do you have of that? You're just like Trump. You guys are just like Trump. And to be black men doing it, there's a few black women out there too doing it. I got something for y'all too. I saw a woman, a Trumper. She works at Chick-fil-A, and Trump hugged her and gave her bought a milkshakes, 30 milkshakes. Ooh, he went way out for him. Because it don't take much. And then people would say, well, they're pandering to black people because they haven't Meg the Stallion at the rallies, Megan Thee Stallion at the rallies, and Quavo and all that. Everybody's pandering. And guess what? You know why they're able to pander to black people? Because black people go for it. I pander too. And she pandered the baby. And by the way, when you talk about them having Megan Thee Stallion and Quavo at her rallies, Trump had Hulk Hogan, the racist Hulk Hogan that don't like black people. He said it. It's on tape. That he was taking his shirt off and he's a Hulk. What is that? You had Kid Rock. What is that? Everybody's pandering to do what they need to do to get your vote. Trump is the biggest panderer. So if she is pandering, whatever, it works, black people go for it. Trump, they got Trump. Black people say, oh, Trump is giving out money. I'm voting for Trump. I'm giving out money. $600? Really? That changed your life? It just, dramatic. You was able to do what with it? Probably just went to Vegas or went to a party with it. Didn't anything real with it. Bet you didn't pay your bills with it. So pandering is done from everybody. So what? Black people go for it. You know what else? Let me tell you, just real quick, Tyler Perry. Just real quick. I've heard him speak. He doesn't say the word pandering. But I don't want somebody to write stuff that doesn't challenge me intellectually or does give it that's something that's smart. He writes dumbed down his writing. Well, I don't think he's able to elevate his writing, but it's dumbed down because I give the people what they want. They want basic. Really? I don't. I want some stuff that makes me think or that moves me, Vicki Robinson. But so black people love being pandered to. Here's Angelita Free with her new one, Forevermore, on the Real Urban Radio Network, followed by Sharonda G.
So I let you go places they've never been. We got here so fast now. I'm holding my breath now. That's why I can't pretend it's nothing when I know it's something. What you have is more than I knew I needed. And that's enough for me. No, I want it forever. I want it forever. If not for forever. More, forever. More. I want it forever. More, forever. You're chosen, you're golden. I'm frozen, the cold is falling, but I won't show it. Yet somehow you get it. Yeah, you get it. The way that they never did. 'Cause there's something. It's what I've been wanting. What you have is more than I can comprehend. And it's enough for me to know. Forever, I want it forever. I want it forever. Forever, forever. More, more. I want it forever. More, forever. I want it forever. I want it forever. It's not for forever. More, forever. More. I want it forever. More, forever. 'Cause I've been through it before. Make it less when I get more. So if you go there with me, wanna know that you'll take back me going all the way to infinity. I want it forever. I want it forever. Forever. More, forever. More. I want it forever. More, forever. I want it forever. More. I want it forever. I want it forever. Forever. More, forever. I want it forever. More, forever. Yeah, ooh, you are my love, and with you I'll always keep in touch. Oh, you know I feel so deep in love with you. And then you said you'll always be there. You promised to forever love it, yeah. Oh, baby, I will surely be right there for you. When you come inside, and then we take a ride, and feels good inside. Oh yeah, a real life fantasy. When you're inside my dreams, I realize I need your love. Oh, my love. I feel your swag and just can't get enough. Oh, you know you've been a ride or die for me. I promise that I'll always be true, and I will never leave you. You've been what I needed for so long. When you come inside, take a ride. It feels good inside. Oh yeah, a real life fantasy. When you're inside my dreams, I realize I need your love. I never knew I could feel this way before. What your love for me is more than I could ever. You placed your love right there before me. I looked into your eyes, then I could see it.
Greetings and salutations. I'm R&B historian Jerome Dubois from DB1's Unsung and Cheryl Underwood Radio. You're listening to Rory.
Sharonda G with You Are My Love out of Richmond, California, preceded by the latest one from Angelique Free, Forevermore. Melissa says she loves that Angelique song. Vicki Love, Aretha Franklin tribute artist. She'll be performing live. And guess who'll be on stage with her? That Grammy Award-winning keyboard player, Baby Kango, will be playing behind her. And she will be taking to stage at the Watts Festival, going down at Ted, what's Ted's last name? Ted Watkins Park. Next Sunday, she'll be going down. It's a weekend of entertainment, though. And on Saturday, Emery Beckles and Soul will be playing on Saturday. But Vicki will be there doing her Aretha Franklin tribute. Get some of that next Sunday at Ted Watkins Park at the Watts Festival, annual festival they do every year. So she'll be performing on that stage. So get on out there. It's free for everybody. So come on out there and check her out. She'll be doing her thing. They got Tigressa coming up for you right here on the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. It is I, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, getting up out of here, man. Shortly getting up out of here. Hey, listen, like I said, in defense of, I'm Team Kamala. As I close, I'm gonna get me a hat. I'm gonna get a t-shirt. I'll be wearing it often, so I'll be washing it a lot. Maybe I'll buy more than one. But it makes me go harder for somebody when you coming after them like that, especially when your own are coming after you and you, oh, she's not a black fool. Why don't you do some more research? Because she has said, when she talked about the crime, and she was saying in defense of people of color and how they're targeted. And she said us as African Americans and brown people being targeted by the justice system. But here's the thing, and I'm going to say it like this to y'all that's targeted. Don't be a damn criminal. Stop being stupid. You know the system is after you. So if you feed into it, who's the fool? That would be you. And I get tired of black folks, all period, expecting to hook up on everything. Goods and services, you want to hook up from black people. White folks, Mexicans, Asians, anybody, you don't try to hook up, haggle, nothing. You pay. Because, and I'm gonna say it again, you get mad if you want to, but truth don't change because you don't like it. Because you want to show that white man that, look, white man, I'm equal too. That's all it is. You won't admit it, but that's what it is. Oh, look, I can pay for that drink. Look, my white man, I can pay that drink. 2 drink minimum and a dinner too. I can afford that. Black establishment, anything black, everything's supposed to be the bottom. Don't you like? Aren't you tired of being at the bottom amongst your own? We supposed to just bottom feed off each other? No. The price is the price. If you can afford it over here, what makes you? Why don't you want to pay the same to your own? We look at each other as garbage. We look at each other that way. Just like I said about Tyler Perry and dumbing down. Let me give you this dumbed down show. Let me give you this Madea. And don't get me wrong, I like Madea series and things of that nature. But these television shows with the basic storylines, holes all up in the story. Whenever I watch a Tyler Perry movie, for the most part, I can poke holes all in it because it's incomplete. But he said it himself. This is what they want. I got millions of people watching. Millions of black folks dumbed down because they expect less. So I give them less. Don't give them nothing to think about, nothing deep. That's what I loved about The Cosby Show. Smart, comedy, and funny. Smart comedy and funny. Martin, I mean, it had some crazy little stuff in it, but it was good comedy. Everything wasn't just silliness, just like Tyler Perry. Same thing with the campaign. Well, black people like being, we pandered. They'll pander to us, baby. If it didn't work, they wouldn't do it. But because that's what we want. Simple, easy, everything. Hook up here, hook up there. Nah. So, but talking about her and coming after her like that, from her own, from black, she ain't black. What makes you so black? And besides, you did the same thing to Obama. Black people did the same thing to Obama. He ain't doing. His mother is white. Y'all act like Farrakhan should be running the country. You understand? There's not enough of us to put Farrakhan in office. Not enough of us to put Killer Mike in office. Not enough of us to put Dr. Umar in office or Tariq Rashid. Ain't enough of us. And tell you right now, you wouldn't vote for me either, because I got the same attitude that they got. I ain't looking for, oh, we need something just for us. What? What do you need just for us? There's not a president that's done anything just for me that the white people can't have, that brown people can't have, et cetera, et cetera. I don't need that. What's just for me? The only thing y'all talk about just for us is about crime reform. Or make this crime against us, this and that. I don't need that protection because I don't commit crimes. I don't need a lesser jail sentence. I don't need to have the same jail sentence that white people have because I'm not committing a crime. Take advantage of the things that black president that was able to get for you, that we all can, that you are included in. That's what I just want to make sure I have an equal playing field. Listen. I got 8 seconds. God is the greatest. Thank y'all for being here. See you on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and tell somebody. Tigressa, closing us out. Pillow Talk.
Hey, baby, let me stay. I don't care what your friends are about to say. What your friends all say is fine, but it can't compete with this pillow talk of mine. Oh, you can't find love on a one-way street. It takes two to tango, takes two to even compete. Oh no, so boy, just put that stop sign down and let's get together before the day runs us down. I'm pleading to you now. Hey, baby, let me try to be the one who set your stuff on fire. What your friends all say is fine, but it can't compete with this pillow talk of mine. Oh, I don't wanna see
All right, y'all. We out of here.
Broadcasting live to the world at